Hello, Anna. How are you today?
I'm fine, a little bit sick, and you?
Oh, sorry about that. I'm fine, thank you very much. Good to know at least you're here doing your best. All right. Today you're going to make a video presentation about how false news can spread quickly. So when you're ready, you can start.
Lying is as common as breathing today,
Mhm.
and it's so common to see someone saying something that is not true, but someone else believes it.
Mhm.
But if you lie, and it's better that something that you know it's true, it comes like a real lie.
Mhm.
But when you're lying, anything it's false or it's not at all true. And if you lie for being happy, do you prefer a lie that makes you happy or a
Mm.
truth that makes you unhappy?
Wow, that's a very interesting question to be very honest. I mean, if you allow me to answer this, I would say sure. I mean, I would prefer to face the truth and just be realistic. But sometimes even ourselves like to just see something that is not true. We prefer a little lie that can just comfort us in difficult situations. I believe that's why I would say it's difficult to answer this, right?
All right. Mhm. In our relationships, it's so common to see some news and some information that you see in your social media every day. For example, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or Messenger or Twitter.
Mhm.
You're looking at information every day and every time. And if you are connected too much in this world, you can see that some news are fake,
Mhm.
but you can't know it because you are just someone that is reading something in social media.
Mhm.
But today, when you're in this media, for example, you are paparazzi or you're an artist and you want to just throw someone information that it's not true or just
Mhm.
telling someone that just show the information that you give
Mhm.
them. It doesn't matter if it's true or it's false. It just matter that can be just massive
Mhm.
and be viral in seconds
Yes.
or in minutes.
Hmm. All right. Interesting.
Let's start about a trouble that we all have,
Hmm.
gossip. And we all gossip just one time in our life.
Hmm.
And more than one for being realistic.
Yeah, exactly. That's so true. Yeah.
But when you start gossiping, you don't care about what is true or what is false. You
Hmm.
just care about something that is in your mind and you want to show it. But you don't think about the consequences of something that you are saying right now, or if someone is going to be just crying about something that you're saying or being affected in a negative way.
Mm. Right.
But when you're gossiping, you just feel comfortable with yourself because
Hmm.
you think that you're just showing information that it's truth. For you, it's truth. But when you're gossiping, you're just giving more information about something that you really don't know, um, that you really don't care, probably. But
Hmm.
someone else could be interested in this information. Sometimes it's
Hmm.
about the person that we are gossiping about.
Yeah.
For
True.
example, this week I had a little gossip about me
Mm.
and I saw it because a classmate was saying that I am his girlfriend. And I
Oh.
just say, man, you think that you're so lucky?
Mm.
And I just heard him telling someone else, telling my best friend that
Hmm.
I am his girlfriend.
Hmm.
And I just get so mad. My best friend said, "You are his girlfriend?" And I
Hmm.
just said, "No, sweetie, I'm not his girlfriend." He's
All
just
right.
gossiping, and he's just being so just dreaming.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I just tell him in front of his friends, man, you think that you are so lucky, and as lucky as someone else that could be in this position? It's not true. But
Yes.
I just stopped it. And if I listen someone else saying something like that, I just stop them. Because it's not so healthy for the person that are gossiping about for
Mm.
listening something
Yes.
that they think that it's not so true.
Mm-hmm.
More about gossiping and more about interesting, it's about lying.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we lie, we have something in our mind and in our head that it's telling that we have to do something. And if we need to do something and it's not so true, you have to pay attention about something that you need inside. And you are going to keep it in mind all your life because you're just lying. And if you lie about the same thing all your life, you need it right now and you need to make a change in this moment.
Yeah.
And when you lie, you have something and any reason, for example, gossiping or about money or science or something like
Mm-hmm.
that, you have any reason. You don't
Yes.
mind, you don't, sorry,
It's all
you
right.
don't lie about something because you
Mm-hmm.
just like how someone sees believing your lies.
Okay. Okay. Let me stop you there. Would you say that telling the truth is always the good thing to do?
All right, it depends on the
Mm-hmm.
case.
All right.
Because
Good.
if you tell someone that it's dying,
Mm.
that his son or daughter is
Yeah.
just a thief or it's a murderer or
Mhm.
a serial killer,
Yes.
sorry,
Hmm.
and he's going to die right now, you have to lie them. Or
Exactly.
just don't telling in the moment to them.
Hmm.
There, it's more important the way that you see the person that you're talking with,
Yeah.
and it's more important their health right now.
Mm.
It's not important telling the truth. You can
Mhm.
tell them before all this thing happened
Yeah.
or after. Because
Hmm.
you have to keep in mind that someone is more emotional and it's more
Yes.
sensitive than you when they are sick or when they are depressed
Hmm.
or when they are so close to the person that it's on this case.
Yes. Very interesting. Yes.
In a global way, the lies are very big. For example, scientists.
Hmm.
When you're in science place, you're just keeping in mind something. You want to be famous and to leave your mark in this world, and you have to build a shape of something that you want to be famous and to be useful today.
Yes.
But it doesn't matter if it was really you or it was someone else that discovered something
Hmm.
that you said it was yours.
Hmm.
When you say it, or when you lie about something, or when you say that someone is going to be dead next year before something, or blah
Yes.
blah blah,
Hmm.
and you start talking about some consequences that something has, and
Yeah.
you are just lying and lying and lying and lying,
Mm.
you as a person outside of scientist camp, you're going to believe it because lab, they have labs, they have the experiments, they
Hmm.
have the science, and we just have to believe them.
Hmm.
It's the truth. But when you keep in mind that they are just liars because they are in this camp that they can be gossipers, they can be liars, they can be interested just in money,
Hmm. Yes.
you start thinking in a more nature way because you think about them like someone that just thinks about science. It's
Hmm.
wrong because they think about money, they have family, they have personal troubles, they have social troubles, and they are not just science
Yes. All right.
Really feels.
Good.
And they are not going to tell the truth always because you can be scared. And when the people is scared and they are together, they become mad. And when they are mad, they cannot have any control of themselves. And
Yes.
when they don't have any control of themselves, you see that them are going to be really destructive and to be really mad, mad, in capital letters, mad.
All right.
Because when someone is scared, they don't have any control of their actions. They just run away or face up or fight up the problem.
Right.
It's the only way that I think it's good to lie to someone being in a scientist camp. Because when you lie and you believe it and someone else believe it, it's not a lie because it's just a good use of our language and the things that we can say. If I tell you something and you believe it, it's true. But if I tell you something and you not believe it, it's a lie. It depends on the case. We don't know the truth, and we don't know the reality. We just know how we express the things that we are talking about.
All right. Wow, good, Anna. So far, so good?
Yeah.
Good. So one last question I'd like to ask you. As a student who is exploring new phases in learning processes, um, do you feel like in order to be successful, and just thinking about all these that you shared today, which I quite find to be interesting, would you say that in order to be successful, sometimes we need to just lie a little bit?
Mm, yeah, we have to lie, but the important thing, if you lie to yourself, you're lost. You
Yes.
can lie to others. You can lie to your mother, to your boss, to your teacher, to your students, but the most important thing is not lying to yourself. But when you're lying to others all the time, you start lying to yourself. You can be the best person, but you can be lost on all these lies.
All right. Good. Perfect. Well, Anna, thank you very much for sharing ideas about the way we see the truth and lies in our society. So thank you very much. This is the end of the activity. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.